Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Thunder showed a scintillating display of teamwork to become conference champions in only 5 games. Now, only one adversary remains as they prepare to wage the ultimate battle against the Indiana Pacers. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got the first points of the night for the Thunder.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Back to Halliburton. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Dort attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I like when Dort takes charge like this, just seeking out his offense on the drive.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Good on the 3-point shot.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Holmgren.
You know Siakam is going to bring some intensity inside. He's embracing the chance to be fouled.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Throw good, Siakam. Siakam hits them both. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. No good on that one. And the Thunder with possession. They trail by 3. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Back to Holmgren. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple.
More often than not, Gilgeous-Alexander would pass on that shot, but he drains it this time.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. With some arc, the shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 7.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Williams gets the bucket.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
Halliburton finds Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball over. And Halliburton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander to the wing right side. Here's Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
And so he hits both. The Pacers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Siakam. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's where Siakam lives right there. Great fight.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Nembhard the pass to Nesmith. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Halliburton with the steal. Nesmith finds Halliburton. Outside Turner. Shoots the three. The offensive rebound. Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Williams kicks to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so here is Indiana. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Here's Nesmith. That fall. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Nesmith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Now here's Waltz, and it's good for 2.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Here's Caruso. A 3-pointer off the mark. Indiana leading by 5. Nembhard the pass to Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. They double-team Siakam. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Waltz. The Thunder with another miss. Now here's Nesmith. He's covered closely. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana also making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. And so it's Indiana with it. The Thunder making the shot. And finished off by Siakam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And they've repeatedly broken inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Indiana leading by 10. McConnell passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And that one's good, Caruso.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Shot from 12. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Siakam's got 17.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And that one is hammered home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's McConnell following the score by Oklahoma City. In the corner, it's Toppin. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Caruso, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Wallace misses. Pacers leading by 11. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Caruso against Halliburton. Over in the corner, Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Bryant in at the 5 down low. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
and it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Halliburton outside from downtown. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 13. Dort finds Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Over in the corner, Dort. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. For 3, Holmgren. Nice shot off that time. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. At one point, they led by 16, and he gets it to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Chalk up 2 there. Caruso's got 9.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. No good on the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it goes out of bounds. That one off George. Shepard's checked in for T.J. McConnell.
Number 26, Ben Sheppard.
Pacers leading by 13. On the wing, Mathurin. Defended by Caruso. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Halliburton right side. In the corner, it's Toppin. Indiana again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Dort. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. They grab their own miss. Now here's Caruso. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pacers leading by 11. Sheppard with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Sheppard's got his second bucket of the night.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
For the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Sheppard. Williams kicks to Wallace. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Trains the three-pointer. Wallace has got 5 now.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Holmgren. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Halliburton against Wallace. It's up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Under trailing by 9. Outside, Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Mathurin. Dort. The layup missed.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Good. Turner's got his first bucket in this one.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Williams gets the bucket. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 11. Pass to Toppin. Turner up top. Halliburton in the corner. Holmgren with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. The kick out to Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. Launches it. tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. That's tipped. Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it.
Excellent awareness and effort. Halliburton getting involved and finishing that time on the break.
Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Pacers leading by 9. And here is Nesmith. He has 7. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. And good that time. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Halliburton finds Nesmith. And Siakam has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Back to Wallace. Dort passes to Wallace. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Thunder have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wallace. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in, bangs home the trifecta. Mathurin's got his second bucket tonight.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pacers leading by 5. In the corner, it's Nesmith. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. And a wide open look for Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Now just a 4-point Pacer lead. The Pacers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And a change for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Nembhard. Now Nesmith. And here is Siakam. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Hits it from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Dort's got 5 points now this quarter.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
Here's Nesmith. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Thunder have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Here's Nembhard. Shots good by Siakam.
And Siakam can hurt you with that range, especially from the corners.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Here's Siakam. And Nembhard has it in the corner. It's the three-point bomb. Nembhard's got it all tied up now for Indiana. 5 seconds left in the first half. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know. A poet.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, they've had this finals series under control so far, but this game has them looking a little more evenly matched so far, all tied up at the half.
If I'm them, being tied right now is as good as losing. You can't tie for a championship. You need to play like winners and win this game.
I'm with you on that. This is the final. There's no room for slip-up games or surprise losses.
We'll see if they can pull away after the break. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And here now the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. In the third spot, Tyrese Haliburton.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
I mean, you'd be super fortunate to see one unicorn in your lifetime. In the NBA, it seems like we're seeing more. And Chet is a special talent.
Indiana trailing here. Here's Haliburton. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Haliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Just his first attempt. And Hartenstein finishes inside. And the Thunder lead by 2.
They are just killing them on the interior. Turner with a screen on Hartenstein. Siakam misses. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's sent back by Turner. There's the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Oh, yes, sir. Now Williams found the penetration and then committed to the drive completely.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. Here's Turner. Lays it up off the glass. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now here's Williams. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Back to Halliburton. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
For Indiana, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And the second free throw, good. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Halliburton finds Nesmith. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. To the paint, here's Siakam. From the right block, the shot is good. Siakam's got 22.
Well, another one for Pascal with his diverse offensive game. You're just not going to take everything away from him.
Nice crossover to get that one. 15 points for Chet Holmgren. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
Dort with the bounce pass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Halliburton is screen on Dort. Pass to Siakam. A three-pointer, no good. The Thunder leading by 4. And here is Holmgren. Knocks down the 3-ball. Holmgren's got 18 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And the Pacers tack on 2 more. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Again, it's Jalen Williams. He is in a groove, playing with confidence. Just keep finding him.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Here's Nesmith. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. He's got 13.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Dort. Holmgren sends the screen for Dort. Over Halliburton. Dort misses.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Plays it up and banks it in. Now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
Siakam playing unselfish and a better option just to drop that one off.
Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And here they come. Halliburton outside. For the tie, pass to Nesmith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Halliburton. And they recover it. The game now all tied. Turner's got 6.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Walls is checked in for Dort. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from 3-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Halliburton outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 3-point Indiana lead.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Holmgren. Outside Williams. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And a wide open look for Mathurin. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Well, Thunder have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
Nembhard the pass to Turner. They're in for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Buries it down low. Siakam's got 24.
Well, you know Siakam getting in that close is pretty much automatic.
Here's Holmgren. And the shot goes in. Holmgren's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. 1:33 left to play here in the third. Now McConnell. Siakam outside. Pass to Toppin. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. Drops in the tray. Now it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Siakam against Hartenstein. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The 3-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Pacers trail by 3. Siakam passes to McConnell. A special move before the shot. McConnell's got 5 now.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Wallace's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 3. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Pass to McConnell. Tapping a screen on Wallace. Takes it out to Siakam. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. They've got Tyrese Haliburton. He'll be topping out there with Bryant. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward.
Wallace taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wallace. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Haliburton. Haliburton is double. Pass to Bryant. Now McConnell. Wallace covering. Haliburton against Dort. Haliburton kicks to McConnell. 4 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Pass to Toppin. Haliburton for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Dort with the ball. Mathurin picks him up.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
To take the lead. That's good. It's Haliburton with the assist. Haliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Williams gets the bucket. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Down low. And Toppin throws it down.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. Sinks the triple. And the Thunder lead by 2.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Pass to Haliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Haliburton's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Haliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
A shot by Williams, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Dort against Haliburton. Haliburton a screen on Williams. Toppin can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Pacers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Toppin sends a screen for McConnell. They get a hand on it and stolen by Wallace. And here we go. Here's Caruso. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Caruso finds Dort. Here's Wallace. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Alex Caruso. And Indiana with the change here too. Nembhard's checked in. Bryant inside, defended by Holmgren. The shot by Bryant, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Over in the corner, Dort. A 3-ball. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Pacers trail by 8. Tapping a screen on Dort. Here's Nembhard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Back to Halliburton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's just a 3-point Thunder lead.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the baseline jumper, no good. Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Got that one up quick. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. With the drive, and Wallace slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Nembhard. Second shot opportunity. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Dort. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Halliburton for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, Wallace with it. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren can't hit. Pacers trail by 5. On the wing, Mathurin. Wallace covering. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I know it's about defending the post and the 3-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Holmgren can't hit. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner comes in for Thomas Bryant, and it's Pascal Siakam in for Toppin. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Siakam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it off the glass. And that's now 33 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Pacers making a change here. Nesmith has checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Holmgren.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Unloads. Holmgren can't hit.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Halliburton's shot selection really impresses me. He's so efficient, and he knows when he should look to capitalize.
Pass to Holmgren. No good on the 3. Pacers trail by 6. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
Holmgren finds Jordan. No good with the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's keeping himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
With 3, Siakam. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren with it, picked up by Turner. Dort passes to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. They get it again. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Works that one inside nicely.
Paint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th, and he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Yes!
The assist, Miles Turner.
9 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15 fouls.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.